This is a Raspberry Pi, typically designed to operate in warm, comfortable environments. However, today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to place it inside a refrigerator and run it in a sub-zero environment to see what happens. In other words, I am going to deep freeze it. Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon if you are interested in tech stuff. This is my freezer. I've turned on the super cool setting, and the goal is to push the temperature below freezing, as low as this thing can go. I usually get ice from this freezer. Now let's set up the Pi to monitor the Pi remotely. I've enabled SSH and connected it to Wi-Fi. I am using Raspberry Pi 5 with 8 GB memory and 256 GB NVMe. Power is coming from a portable USB-C battery bank so it can stay on even inside the freezer. I also started a script to log its CPU temperature every 10 seconds. The script is mentioned in the description. With everything ready, I have two options to refrigerate the Pi. Either I can just place it or I can seal the Pi in a dry container to prevent condensation, and placed it inside the freezer. But I figured this out later, so I originally went ahead with naked cooling. But please note that my Raspberry Pi has a metal casing, so I am using it with that. The temperature began to drop steadily. From around 40 degrees Celsius at room temp, down through the 20s, into single digits. This is actual real-time logging from the Raspberry Pi. After about an hour in the freezer, the temperature had dropped to just 6.3 degrees Celsius, and the Pi was still running perfectly. So I am now going to monitor the temperature real-time with a tailf command. And here you go, the temperature is now dropping below zero. After some time I noticed something strange. Interestingly, the temperature didn't just stay low, it actually started to rise slowly, even while inside the freezer. That's because the Pi's CPU, even when idle, produces enough heat to warm itself in an enclosed space. After the experiment, I let the Pi warm back to room temperature by disconnecting the power. This prevents condensation from damaging the electronics. Despite the cold, there were no crashes, no errors, and no damage. So yes, you can freeze a Raspberry Pi and still keep it running. As per the official documentation of Raspberry Pi, it can operate between -40 to 60 Celsius. As long as you protect it from moisture, it handles the cold like a champ. If you liked this experiment, share and comment for more smart tech challenges.